Hello, Energy On, and welcome to Business Energy Hack number 95. And today I would like to share another powerful energy hack with you. And hello, Gabriela. And this energy hack is you can use, I think it's very valuable for your business, but also in your private life. And I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called the 90-second rule. What's the 90-second rule? Do you know it, Gabriele? And then the 90-second rule. Hi. The 90-second rule is that it has been proven by science that emotions only stay 90 seconds within our body. Isn't that cool to know? But then you will come up, wait a minute, what is it with, people really kind of grieving for weeks or angry for a couple of days? How can that happen? Good point. Because, I'm speaking about the ideal world. So normally, these emotions, and it's called emotion, so it's something in motion, they rush through our body within 90 seconds. And then they should be gone. However, and that's the most important point now, however, if we for some reason we are kind of overwhelmed by the emotion or by the situation, and we hang on to this emotion, or even we want to get rid of it, then we kind of disturb this flow and the emotion gets stuck. And that's when we really kind of stay in this circle where we really have to deal with this emotion for a longer time. And that's exactly the point, because then in a way our brain, our cognitive brain, is connecting this emotion to a certain event, and then it can be repeated over and over again. So what I recommend to you is, whenever you feel an emotion, then I know it's not easy, but we're working on it, and that's the idea of this energy hack. The best thing what you can do is, and because it's only 90 seconds, you can survive 90 seconds with feeling angry or really anger or grief, or if it's only 90 seconds, I can imagine you can deal with it. And knowing that helps us already a lot. So what you can do is, when you feel getting this anger, then you talk to it's only for 90 seconds, and you really kind of try to detach from yourself in a way that you kind of monitoring or observing this emotion flowing through your body. And the best thing is just let it flow and accept, okay, I'm really angry now at the moment, I'm really sad at the moment, and it is okay, there is a reason for it, right? And thank you, Gabriel. And once you just accept, emotions, we are supposed to feel things, that's why we are having our body, and that's the good thing about it. And of course, there are sometimes some emotion we don't want to feel, that's why we want to get rid of them. But there are also emotions like joy and fun, these are also emotions. And so it's kind of just as, if you see a scale, it's just on the same scale, but, just in, from right to left. And so they are allowed, just allow them to be here as well. And if you accept that, then you feel they really kind of wash through your body, and then they are gone. And of course, maybe it won't, work out the way you want it at the first time. But if you keep practicing, you will realize, it's just an emotion. I'm not an emotion. I'm having an emotion, and that's the big difference about it. And so everything you're having, you can let go, and you just let it flow through your body. And that's the goal of the energy hack. And life is so much easier if you just accept, emotions are part of my life and they're allowed to be here in 90 seconds. That's okay. And it's also on the other side, if you feel joy and fun, they're normally supposed to be staying for 90 seconds as well. So it's for all emotions. It's not only for those we don't want to have. And so and the thing is really just let go and don't hang on to them or want to remove them, because that disturbs the energy flow and then they get stuck. That's kind of the key message. And we want to have the energy flowing, because when it's flowing, we feel strong, have a lot of energy, and we are sparkling. And that's the goal. And we have enough energy for all our plans, projects, and activities. So emotions are part of our life, and the more we accept it and just let them their space, the easier it is. Do you have any questions? Andrea is also here. Okay, thank you. So that was it from today. If you have any comments, I'm happy to answer them also below the video. And it's so powerful, because then you're not ruled by your emotions anymore. You just accept them as part of your life, and then everything is so much easier. How can we keep the joy? Just do more things that give you joy, right? And then if you continuously doing things that give you joy, then you're more and more in this state. And that's actually what it's all about, right? That we do have a job that gives us joy, or we spend time with our loved ones. And if all these things during the day give us joy, we are constant in this state. Yeah, it's it's a process, but the more we are aware of it, the more we can be in this state of joy. And yes, it's fun to be on the joy side. And sometimes if life comes in between, it's just for a certain period. Yeah, it happens to every one of us. Yeah, and then the more energy and the more resilient you are, the easier you can get to some periods or days when they are not full of joy, but they happen to everybody. Okay, so I leave you to experiment with it. I'm curious of how it works for you. Please share. I really want to know. And then we see each other tomorrow. Energy on. Bye.